This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Split backfield here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Noles look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this backer coming up with that conversion.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The offense going with the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. A strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Knowles. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Here we go.
Takes off in a bootleg. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Noles. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Offense on the field to take over. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's
quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. With the catch, it's Perry. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the...
Lot of room to the right. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, no!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Look out, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Robinson. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on third. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
On the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The play action fake. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fires to the big fella. After the filthy move, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. It's caught. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Here's a heat. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of...
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. He's got it on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, Seminoles. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
Makes one man miss. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now and flashing that on the option play? There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just... door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Made a defender miss. Got the 1st down himself. Oh, he's got some space. The tag. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think that
Charcoal! Charcoal! Brass! Let's go! Let's go! Set, ready! Here we go! What do you got? 22 in the water! Ready! Four! Four! Charcoal! Ready, go! Base 27 jump! Fly trumpet! Fly 180! Fly trumpet! When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Webster. Still on his feet at the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Perry. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Punch it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Going to swing it on second down. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. He's at the 50. Inside the 30.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the end zone. How about the big fella getting down the field? He didn't score, but flipped the field completely and now set this offense up in a position.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Using his legs to buy some time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Looking for an open area to his left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Keeps looking downfield. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webster. Turns it on in midfield. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. On the move to his left. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Gonna let it fly. Holds it in on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Escapes the sack. Did the work himself. Nice move. Creates some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being...
Turning it on. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming in.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Florida State! And the pummeling has started. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll run play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Nole Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown Seminoles. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. That lead a little. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Pure domination all game long for this offense, whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Got his man on the right.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Noles are threatening in the red zone. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen,
quarterback on the keeper. Finds some fresh air. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just
to the back. Quick spin on the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Perry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down.
But how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running behind that left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires on the move. There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around. That you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Each and every week, I think
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the... Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Florida State.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Let's go!
Card in the backfield. It's Perry. Turning it on! He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time. That's reeled in. It's Watson. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
He breaks a tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
from the gun. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Noles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They've got the lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. Got the first down. Looking for more. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Seminoles. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever, sooner or later. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Copeland. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he got loose. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him. And they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
Buys a little extra time. He turns it loose to the left. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. Got the first down and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wants to change this route. He lofts one down the sideline. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick...
Lofts one deep down the right side. Caught at the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep up. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move and keep running. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from...